Hey, welcome back, everybody. Let's get into it.
The modern woman has so many options she can't even sort through them all. 10,000 plus matches in 24 hours is the norm for a beautiful young lady. I mean, literally.
Literally over 10,000 likes in 24 hours.
The sheer abundance a beautiful young woman has is truly unfathomable. Meanwhile, the average male falls further and further behind in almost every metric. Fatter, unhealthier, lower testosterone, and less value to add to women than ever. Women want their best option, and rightfully so. Who would want to date the average modern man? Her best options are just like one swipe away. And with the power of social media, you're no longer just competing with the men in your vicinity. You're now competing with practically every man in the world. A good-looking small-town girl with a few thousand followers and a handful of viral TikToks is now being DM'd by thirsty rich dudes willing to fly them all around the world. And did I mention the throwaway mentality women have because of their mind-blowing abundance? One strike and you're out. Hell, sometimes you don't even need to do anything wrong.
That's a fact. When you're dating beautiful women, and if you open up their DMs, even on Instagram, it doesn't even have to be a dating app, your mind will explode. All you have to do, you can test this out too. Just grab a few pictures of some hot chick on Instagram that's not famous, something that would pass off as a real profile. Make a profile if you don't believe, or just to like red pill yourself to see how insane it is. Make a profile, put no effort into it, a couple pictures, a stupid caption in the bio, and just wait 10 minutes. There will be more matches than you can deal with for the entire day in those 10 minutes. So when you have that kind of abundance, of course, any guy doing any small thing wrong, like even just saying hi, may not be enough for them. It's mind-blowing, dude. The game is definitely skewed in their favor for picking, but that's a whole different conversation when it comes to commitment. So what women are running into today is there's a whole lot of dick out there and way less rings, which is what they really crave at the end of the day. Sex for women is something so cheap and so easily acquired that it doesn't really hold much value to them. It's just something like a tool they employ to keep a man. So her sleeping around is not fulfilling like it would be for a man that had to work his way, convince somebody to do something with him. A woman just says, hey, points at a guy at a bar, done. So when women pursue this bachelor pimpish lifestyle, they end up getting real empty and real damaged mentally, real quick too. They like to build up images in their head of men that they're seeing, that this is the perfect guy. They do the whole nine, man. Marriage, children, a future together, Disney happily ever after, right? And guy after guy after guy just pumps and dumps. It's like the emotional wreckage a woman faces every time she gives a piece of herself to a man is like so understated in society today. We have the game so twisted for them, and it's not even to their benefit. This so-called female empowerment has done nothing but take power away from women. I think all in all, a certain segment of the population for men that are, say, the undesirables, it has gotten harder. But I think for average men and above, you can get laid easier today than ever in history. You got to think way back, women would require commitment. There wasn't hookup culture. There wasn't any of this. Sure, a lot of the people having sex are the top percentile men and the, top 80 percentile of women. But all in all, if you put a little work into yourself and don't look like, say, the average diabetic, pink-haired, effeminate, like painted nails dude, you can pull today. It's getting actually easier and easier with just a little bit of effort applied because we're backsliding as a people in general. So the competition per se is not as high. Like trying to compete in your state, say in the 1950s, with those chiseled jaws and high natural test levels, yeah, would have been a lot different.
Toxic women destroy good men too. But we barely talk about that.
I think that's the case because most women that love the drama, love to be in front of the camera, social media, love the online presence, typically are the toxic ones. So the only voices heard and seen are from the very women that are not desirable for commitment. And I know plenty of happy couples married, and they mostly keep to themselves. They kind of consume this content and quietly watch and just shake their heads. And especially the women, they just disassociate themselves completely from the quote modern woman, and they'll just throw their hands up in there and say, I don't know what's going on with women today. And It's not like it's in them to come out and say, hey, ladies, this is what you need to do to get a man. You know, they're just living their own life, doing their own thing. They can't be bothered with everybody else's drama. So we're getting kind of a distorted lens on women today. I mean, that's why you see nothing but trash. Literally, social media is just littered with trash. TikTok littered with trash. It makes you believe that it's like almost impossible to run into any normal woman today is like some sort of unicorn. That's unfortunate, man, because it is shaping young men's brains and the way they view the world and women. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you're watching this video and you're one of the 85% that hasn't subbed yet, please do. And give me some suggestions, guys, on future episodes, what you'd like to see more of. If we want to dive into some more of the self-help stuff, mental health, articles, news sources, I'm going to start linking the email for you guys to submit stuff you want me to cover. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Later.